I missed a question from Una from earlier, asking about what you most enjoy about working with first-time feature directors.
Oh wow. So that's it. Now, Zach, you worked with a couple of first timers last year, right? Like the film you cut yourself. That was his first film, I think,
That was
right?
a second film, but
Second film.
for the Outside Story, that was the director Kazimir Noskowski, his first film. So
Yeah.
that was his.
That was actually an interesting film because the way I got involved with that about a month before I ended up getting onto 9 Days. And I knew one of the producers, and Zach was already an additional editor on it, and Eyal Diamond, is that how you say his name, was the primary editor. But there were some problems with the film, and they wanted me to work on it for a couple weeks, which I did. And that's how I met Zach, because we were both on the same film. And that was a film. It's a comedy, and as soon as I saw the cut, I realized the problem for me was that it was trying too hard to be a comedy. They were trying to pump up the comedy with funny voices and sounds, and I thought there was an inherent comedy in the film that if you didn't have to try, you didn't have to try to make it funny. If you play it straight, it will be funny. Because it was a funny situation. They had this great actor, Brian Tyree Henry, who, again, it's an opposite of COVID. He's a shut-in. He doesn't want to go anywhere. He doesn't know any of his neighbors. And he has this solitary job of cutting movie obituaries for like the New York Times, which is a real job that exists. And one day he gets locked out of his apartment. He can't get back into his apartment, and he spends the whole day getting to know his neighbors. That's all that happens. But he has wonderful neighbors. He has the policewoman who he flirts with a little bit, and he learns that there's a world bigger than his apartment. And it's a really sweet film. And we had a great. I don't know what the release plans are in the UK. In America, it's coming out April 30th. I think iTunes or something like that. So you'll probably find it over there too, because we had some great actors, Brian, and who's been in Beale Street and also Atlanta, the TV show. But that was fun working with Kaz that way because a lot of the filmmakers I worked with are first time. Uh, First or second. Lulu's film that was her second film. This was Edson's first film. The film I'm doing now is the director's first film. Um, she's done other projects that she's won awards for, but this is her first time as director of a feature. So it's kind of nice. On the other hand, like if you work what I did with Ira Sachs on Love is Strange, it was his fifth film. And that film was extremely easy to edit, Love is Strange, and I think it's because, Ira had done it a number of times before, and he knew exactly what he wanted to do with it. So, but I think maybe it helps with my learning process to keep learning, to work with directors who are learning too. But I like working with all kinds of people.